hello, how are you everyone, and welcome back to another episode of ArcheAge. Stuff is happening. I just punched out a guy. What am I supposed to do now? Go into the basement. What's gonna happen? Oh. Hello. Brunhilde, thank the timeless god you're here. You have to help me. High Priest Ynga. What are you doing this far from the temple? My colleagues are convinced Mikael Ynga was a heretic for trying to achieve time travel. They said only our Lord Shenanigans could possess such power. That's why they were seizing all of Ynga's research in ArcheAge and suppressing his name in our histories. They don't want his later inventions to come to light. They're afraid someone might actually get them to work. Please, you have to talk some sense into them. This research is too important to destroy in the name of religion. You have to go in there and stop them. Cool.
You have mail. Visit the nearest mailbox.
I have mail. I got mail. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Stop the shenanigans priest from destroying his laboratory. Where am I going? Am I going this way? No. Alright. Just what are you doing there, High Priest Shadow? What? No. Where am I going? Doing? What's happening? Hello? Huh. Well, I am lost. Oh wait. What? Yeah, I'll just sit here, you know, have a cup of tea, try to figure out what to do with my life. Nah. So, what is going on? Where am I? I'm so lost. Is this just gonna be an episode of me trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing? Okay, let's go back downstairs again. Hi! Oh! I see.
Ha! Time travel is forbidden, so Ynga's research is blasphemy!
No!
All knowledge of it must be destroyed!
Oh no! Oh no!
These records belong only to Khalil.
Oh.
They're in here! Hurry!
If they leave, I shall only return.
Hey, you alright? You're safe now. Wake up!
Wake me up. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Report to Postmaster Byrne. Oh, hello. You're here. You made it. For a while there, some of us were afraid you weren't going to wake up at all. What happened? I remember the priest, the Unman, transformed and the god saved me? What's going on? Right after you left, a bunch of shenanigan priests and Elf guards teleported in, demanding to know where you'd gone. The priests went down to the basement, and the guards took up positions around the house to keep everyone out. But one of the priests, Unman, they said his name was, revealed himself to be a Naga in disguise. Dun dun dun! And trying to make off with Ynga's research. He would have killed you for sure if the guards hadn't rushed in when they did. Damn it! They probably had their eyes on me since the moment I walked into that temple. They were using me to get to Ynga's lab. Whatever those priests were up to, they clearly weren't expecting one of their own to turn into a damn Naga. There are big things at work here, friend. The Sage of Rhodes himself is coming here tomorrow to question you. Speaking of which, you look like hell. Just saying. You should head back inside and get some rest, so you're ready for the Sage of Rhodes when he arrives. You're no good to anyone if you're dead on your feet. Okay. Lie down on Baron's bed. Nap time.
Body and mind, you were exhausted. You immediately slipped into a deep sleep. Then the dream began. You saw an aged dwarf clutching a tome. His voice sounded like it was coming from far away. But it was absolutely the same voice that had told you to find the weapon and save your people.
Find the weapon, save your people.
He said the bloody snakes were interfering with his ability to communicate with you. Apparently, they were also to blame for your memory loss.
Huh.
He claimed to be the god Shadagon. He'd sent you back in time to find a special weapon that could turn the tide of a terrible war. Not only had the weapon been lost, it needed someone of heroic spirit to operate it.
Do I have some heroic
Someone
spirit?
like you.
Like me?
You had apparently been born in the distant future.
Where did this come from?
A future filled with terrible serpent-like monsters called the Akash.
Oh.
They had invaded the world once before and only barely been vanquished. Since then, their power had only grown, along with their malice. Now, in the future, all of existence teetered on the brink of death once again. It was your duty to make sure the dwarves had the right tools for the battle. Find the weapon. Save your people.
So did Shadagon just tell me that I was from the distant future or past or what? Oh, I'm from the future. Time to save the roads. So weird. Whoa! Whoa! Goodbye, cruel world. I'm leaving you today. Apparently I'm doing the same. Welcome to the Blackened Void. Wow. Come on. Welcome, Brunhilde. I've been expecting you. I assume you have recovered from your meeting with the Naga? I am the Sage of Roads. Oh, wait. I gotta put on the light. There we go. Of the 6 scholars that dictate and interpret Dwarven law, it is my role to stay abreast of foreign affairs, which means your little incident in the city falls firmly under my jurisdiction. Now that introductions are complete, you must have questions. Please, speak freely. You're damn right I have questions. How long have the Shadagon priests been following me? Did you know Uland was a snake creature? What did he want? And why didn't you let me in on your little plan? And did you know that I'm from the distant future? I don't know how I learned that, but I did through exposition and cutscene. Ramstein, apprentice to the Sage of Silver, works closely with the Temple of Shadagon. I believe you met him the day you first arrived here. It was his agents that tracked your progress on this quest, informing him of your movements. As for Uland, I swear to you, no one knew of his true nature. How a Naga rose to such heights in the temple is a mystery that I eagerly desire answers to. We believe it was Uland's influence which led the Astros to ally themselves with the Gorgons. I suspect he hoped it would destabilize the region, buying him time to continue his search for Mikael Ynga's laboratory. Uland and his kind worshipped the Akash, an ancient race of serpents, imprisoned thousands of years ago. We can only assume he hoped to use Mikael Ynga's research to go back in time. Yeah, go back in time and prevent the Akash's fall. Oh wait, I'm from the past. That's right. I'm from the past, not the future. The other... Oh wait, am I from the... No. I wasn't paying attention. The other sages and I have many questions regarding your involvement with Ynga. But first, we have a mission for you. Take this teleporter. It will transport you to my apprentice, Nodar. He'll explain when you get there. Okay. Talk to Nodar near the stage that you're right here. What's going on? Brunhilde, over here! I'm Nodar, apprentice to the Sage of Roads. Are you ready for your mission? Select for one staff. Yeah. The sages are on their way to Endolf with the technology they confiscated from Minga's lab. It'll be some time before they're ready to start deliberations. In the meantime, they have a mission for you. The Sage of Rhodes examined the magical traces of Ulan's portal spell, and they indicated that he appeared somewhere in this region. A squad of Endolf guards was dispatched to find him, but none have returned. You've proven your investigative skills by discovering Ynga's hidden lab. The sages now ask you to track down the traitor Ulan and kill him. I suggest you start by asking mine overseer Leopold about those missing guards. Good luck. Aye. A squad of Endel guards? Aye, they came this way. Had a lot of help they were, too. They deserve whatever happened to him. It's not very nice. Oh, man. Crap. I got orders from the Sage of Seed himself to get this mine up and running. But when those Endel guards march by and they see it under attack by all manner of horrible beasts, they stop to help? No! They barely give me its time of day. So you'll have to forgive me if I can't spare a thought of our glorious protectors. I've got snow tigers prowling around my site, animated snowmen stealing my workers' equipment, and I'm dangerously behind on my ore quota. Unless you can help me with those things first, you're on your own. Sorry. Well, hoping the locals did seem to work when I was looking for Ynga's lab. It's worth a shot here too, I suppose. You know, I don't want to save the world or anything. I just have to go kill shit-free people. Such is life. This sucks. My life sucks. I forgot how to do this. Please die with the smoke. A little spark of magic is all you need. Well done. Go away. No! La, la, la. Come on. Yes, thanks for dying for me. You're amazing. I've never seen someone move that fast. Well, actually, I move really slow. Happy to help, but now that your mind is doing better, I have to go. I still need to find those missing Endolf guards. Oh my god, seriously? Did I hear you say a squad of guards went missing? I might know where they wound up. Just north of here, there's a valley where we chop trees for our lumber. But recently, a band of ice witches has shown up and started freezing all the loggers. Could be the same happened to your boys. Are you willing to help us? You could kill the witch's pet treants or take their magic staves to thaw the frozen workers. Who knows? Maybe some of them are those guards you're looking for. Well, you were helpful. Not like this asshole right here. Okay. Hello, lady. What? Where did you come from? Oh, come on, really? I really suck at this game. Whoa, whoa, rolling about there. Hey there, you're awake. Shut up! I'm tired. tired of your bullshit. Didn't I just unfreeze you? Leaders! No, no! No, 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 no. None of that. So you're the one everyone is talking about. I can't thank you enough for helping us, friend. This town owes you a debt. I'm actually looking for a missing squad of Endelf guards that passed through here. Do you know where they went? Endelf guards? They were headed for the Howling Forest last I saw them. There's been a number of disappearances around those woods in the past few years, so I figured they were looking into it. You don't think they ran into trouble, do you? I think they did. Pretty sure that they did. Finally, reinforcements! We really kicked the Viper's nest there. We're barely holding our front line and we can't risk making a retreat without endangering the town below. But now that you're here, we might be able to tip the scales. We'll get the snakes' attention here at the canyon entrance. You fight your way to the back of their ranks, kill Ulan and do as much damage as you can on your way back out. We'll break them between us like hammer and anvil. Alright. Also have to kill 15 Naga and...
Out of view.
What? I give up. No! I'm bored! I'm tired of this game. Really tired of this game. This is like my Dark Souls. We're gonna do this slowly. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Hey, guy! Remember me? I wonder if Ulan had something I could use to stop the Naga's ritual. Let's see. Time to stop the Naga ritual. I'm too late. The creature's already coming through. Oh no. Oh come on, really? Son of a. This game, I hate this game. Slow and steady wins the race. Flee! Run in terror! Alright, hello, I'm back. Nope. You did it! Ulan and the filthy snakes are dead!
absolute proof. That was what you had now. Any remaining doubts that Shatagon had been a mere dream, that you were going mad, that evil snakes weren't plotting the downfall of civilization. All such thoughts were banished. You'd seen an ordinary dwarf transform into a horrific snake man. You'd then fought that snake man twice and watched him die twice. You hoped this time his death stuck. He had very nearly killed you the first time. You could have become the victim of a war no one even knew they were fighting yet. But perhaps that was for the best. If the Akash could so handily disguise themselves, there would be mass hysteria. No one would feel safe trusting anyone else.
Living together.
The war would erupt in its own time. Perhaps most people had a few more years of happiness left. Perhaps your mission was not only to act as a tool in that war, but also to preserve the status quo for as long as possible. The war that Shatagon described, the battles you'd fought already, they were enough to give any sane man chills.
You gave me the chills, too. So many deaths. So many deaths. We can handle mop-up duty from here. You've done the bulk of the work for us already. Please return to Star-Showered Village and tell the townspeople not to worry. Then seek out the sages in Endolf. I'm sure they'll be very interested in your report of what happened here today. Okay. Whoop. You're back! We heard the stones of fighting through the forest. What happened up there? A group of Naga were performing a ritual in the Howling Forest. But don't worry, the Endolf guards and I put a stop to it. Naga? I thought those things were only in fairy stories. Well, I'm glad you took care of them anyway. Oh, before I forget, there's a scholar waiting for you in that building across the way. He seems very eager to speak with you. Do I have to? I was told you're looking for me? You're Brunhilde, right? The sages sent me. We found something you may be interested in. The sages have been reviewing Ynga's notes from his laboratory and matching them up with the information you uncovered about his life. And what did they find? They eventually arrived at the same conclusion you did. Mikael Ynga really was the young man who disappeared recently, and the famous inventor from 100 years ago. But they discovered something else as well. Spit it out. As you know, Mikael Ynga risked his family terribly while he was trapped in the past. After he revolutionized dwarven technology 100 years ago, he risked his life attempting to build a machine to return to the present. History says he died in the attempt, but new evidence suggests he might have survived. I'm sorry, you should see for yourself. His hut is in the canyon just north of here. You'll understand when you get there. Look at me.
The hermit's home was almost ascetic in its simplicity. There was nothing of warmth or comfort, and no ties to his former life or family. His headstone was equally simple. He may have even carved it himself. May Shatagon escort me home. Hopefully, Shatagon had.
So he built his own headstone? Alright. Okay. Alright. The Grey Hermit. All this time, nobody knew where he came from. I wonder how many of the people he met knew him as Mikael Ynga for the time travel aged him before he went mad. Do you think his daughter knew? His wife? No. Mikael only knew the Great Hermit as a kind old man who told her stories. Perhaps it's better that way. She can go on remembering her father as a genius inventor, rather than the madman he became. When you're ready, the 6 sages request your presence back in Andolf. They have gathered at the council hall where they will decide what is to be done with Ynga's research. Some still believe Ynga was a heretic, dabbling in the powers of the gods, but your discoveries, and the Naga's appearance, they suggest there was more to the story than that. Your testimony would be invaluable for their deliberations. If they lock away Ynga's research, he'll be useless in finding out the cache. The mission will have been a failure. It is imperative that they continue his research. The fate of the world may depend on it. How do I join the council to give my testimony? Find the council hall in Western Andolph and step onto the central podium to present your case. The sages will listen to the evidence you present and use it to reach their decision. All the way over there. Wake me up when it's over. Oh, welcome back to Glitch Town. Darkness again.
At last, Mikael Ynga's name was cleared. Time travel had long been forbidden, considered a dangerous power only gods should possess. The temple had suspected Mikael of dabbling in it and had been investigating him for heresy. However, thanks to you, they could finally see Shadagon's hands at work in the situation. Mikael Ynga was officially declared innocent of all wrongdoing. They even promised to return what they'd collected of his research to his family. While they were at it, the temple was also kind enough to declare you innocent of wrongdoing.
Well, that's nice of them. Even though I just learned
dwarf
somehow.
Showing up with no memory, constantly asking about Mikael Ynga. They'd suspected you of all the same heretical activities. You realize that their declaration of innocence was as close as you'd ever get to an apology.
They never really followed me around or bothered me.
In
though,
acknowledgement of your work on behalf of Shadagon and dwarves everywhere. The sages even said they prepared a special gift for you, based on Mikael's research. In the depths of your mind, you thought you heard Shadagon cheering.
Yay! Good job. Yay! Lunar! Welcome back! You're in the council hall for longer than I thought. Did the sages listen to what you had to say? Actually, I think I can help you out there. Once the Sage of Silver lifted the restrictions on Ynga's work, our artificers discovered some truly amazing designs, but one of them stood out above all the rest. Finally done with the Sages, huh? Well, you're right on time. We're just about ready for the test run. Wait, you're the priest I saw at the Temple of Shadagon, aren't you? The one who was seizing all of Ynga's research? I'm sorry about all that. We'd already suspected Ynga of heresy for some time, and then you found that stolen Shadagon relic inside one of his machines. You can see why we assumed the worst. Must have been a bit embarrassing when you found out it was Shadagon who arranged the whole thing. Yes, well, we clearly have a number of apologies to make. When you got travels through time, rearranging people's lives like pieces on the grand chessboard, it can be difficult to know friend from foe. I know the feeling. Anyway, what's this mysterious invention you've got for me? Yes! Ynga's finest invention. A mechanized suit of armor equipped with the most advanced dwarven weaponry. He called it the Juggernaut. Each priest is inscribed with portal runes, allowing you to summon it around yourself instantaneously. With one of these, a dwarven fighter can turn into an armored war machine in seconds. Wow! Here, you'll need this garden gem to activate the armor the first time. After that, it will improve as you gain experience and learn to activate new abilities. Fellowhand will explain the technical details of the summoning. Process, blah, 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 blah. Transform! Okay. It works! Oh, look at me! I'm a mecha! I'm the cutest little mecha you ever did see. I look like a bat. Or, yeah, I do look like a little bat. Or, I don't know. Oops. Wrong game. Come on. The Juggernaut armor will grant you unique combat abilities, but it will not make you invisible. And use it sparingly when summoned. Your armor requires some time to recharge before it can be used again. Alright. The Juggernaut is not just a gift, of course. It comes with responsibilities. The Akash are actively seeking ways to return to our world. We must be ready to face them when they do. Are you done? Alright. And that's not all. On Haranya, the hated Warborn have begun to shake off the colors of their Harani masters. It's only a matter of time before they return to the old ways of the Demon War. But enough of darker things. There's someone in Andalf who I believe you know, who very much wants to talk to you. Turn to Nodar at the Ancestor Squall and let him know when we're done with the outfitings. He'll point you out to your guests. So what do you think of the Juggernaut? Do you feel ready to face Andalf's enemies? Before you go on to find your next adventure, there is someone in the Pantheon who wants to see you. She says he met you a long time ago by the Summer Leaf River. Mikael Ynga is here? Thank you, Nodar. I'll go see her right away. Hey, girlfriend. Hello? Hello? Can I talk to you? Oh, target. Hello? Brunhilde, is it really you? It's been so long. It's good to see you. You too. What brings you to Andalf? I heard some students at the Clockwork Factory talking about a mysterious dwarf who had found my father's laboratory, and I just knew it had to be you. I wanted to come see you for myself and learn the truth. Yes, we certainly have a lot to talk about. Everyone is saying you found Mikael's laboratory, but they also say it's been missing for years and years. I don't understand. Is my father really a liar? Was he using someone else's name? No, Michaela. Your father was a great man, greater than even you or your mother knew. Was? Brunhilde, what do you know? What did you learn about my father? I'm sorry, Michaela. Your father was a great inventor, and he did do all those things the Grey Hermit told you about, but there was an accident. What kind of accident? Your father was trapped in the past. He loved you and your father very much, but he had a very important job to do before he could return. And when he tried... Here, I have a letter he wrote you. Maybe it will help explain. A letter from my father? Really? Bink. Oop. Take this letter, Michaela. Should I read it now? That letter has been waiting almost 100 years to reach you. I think it's best if you read it with your mother, together. That's what your father would have wanted. Oh, I almost forgot. One of those stuffy sages gave me this for you. A sage's telepathy? A sage's telepathy? Oh, wow! Did they say what it was for? Yep. He said it would take you to your next mission after we were done talking. Are you working for the 6 sages now? They're really important. I suppose I am, in a way. Thank you all for your help, Michaela. I never could have found your father's laboratory without you. You take good care of that letter, all right?
The moment you equipped the incredible battlesuit, you had no doubt it was the weapon that Shadagon had wanted you to find. Power and possibility emanated from every bolt. The Akash could never be considered a minor threat, but the war suddenly felt more winnable. And all thanks to the master of behind-the-scenes intervention, Shadagon.
Thanks, Shadagon.
Shadagon knew the Juggernauts would make the difference in the war, if only they were ready. He'd had their creator build a time machine, then told him how far back he needed to go. How far back was enough time to save the world. Dwarves had always been renowned mechanists and artificers. Of course their god would rely on technology rather than magic in his grand chess game. Doubtless, somewhere in the future was the machine that had sent you here. You hoped whoever had built it in the future wasn't prosecuted for blasphemy. It seemed fair to assume Shadagon's priests would be warier of fanaticism after today. It was certainly a relief to know they now recognized Mikael Ynga as a hero.
Who's still alive.
Wherever he was now, you hope Shadagon had helped him find peace. The kind
right
of
over
peace
there.
you would likely never see. That was all right. You were chosen as a warrior,
Very sucky one.
and your story had just begun.
But perhaps it is ending. Yay! Well, this is where we're going to leave it. I'm not going to make any more episodes, though if people feel like it, I might be streaming it a little bit, see if I can actually get further in the game. Or maybe try a new class, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did and want to see more stuff on my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification too. Like, comment if you feel like doing it. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again next time. Thanks, everyone!